That is Music In from Ocean Hills Bound right here on Y98.7. MJ with you. Let's get into more entertainment news brought to you by KFC Nassau. And we're finally getting a bit of a response from, well, I guess the royal family in light of the news about the BBC, Martin Bashir, and the deceitful tactics that they used to get that interview with Princess Diana back in the day. Well, now it looks like Prince William is saying that the tactics they used did fuel her fear, paranoia, and isolation. But some fans are a little bit upset at him using the word paranoia, pointing out that even though she may have been coerced in some way into the interview, some of the things she talked about were actually true. Like at that time, Prince Charles was having an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. So the paranoia, well, that part was real. Also in the news, the Hilton family, they are selling their address. It looks like they're going to part with it. Wow, for a cool $61 million. This is the home where Paris Hilton grew up and had all of those, let's call them dramas back in the day. So yeah, that is up for sale and recently sold for the $61 million. Mariska Hargitay, I love her. She's back in the news, but not for good news. Apparently she's been hospitalized with multiple leg injuries. Let's see, she said she had a broken knee, a hairline fracture in her ankle, as well as a torn ligament. My goodness, that means that maybe I won't get to see her this year at a New York Giants football game. That's where I met her the last time. She's such a cool person. I hope she heals really, really soon. Also in the news, Drew Barrymore, and you gotta bear with me because this is a strange story, like I'm trying to figure this out myself. She said recently she accidentally sent a 16-year-old boy some video of her undressing. She said she meant to send it to Cameron Diaz, who's her best friend, but accidentally sent it to a boy named Matthew. I don't know. It sounds like there's something there, but that's all she's saying so far. Weird stuff. Speaking of weird, it is going to be weird watching Sex and the City without Kim Cattrall, but apparently some of the leading men are back. It's been announced that Chris Noth, Joran Corbett, as well as David Eigenberg will all return to the show. Now, I'm glad they're not calling it Sex and the City because my show is Sex and the City. They're calling this show And Just Like That. So it's going to be a little bit different, but I got to tell you, it still will be weird without Samantha. Speaking of older ladies who like to look sexy, Padma Lakshmi, she is defending herself after she posted some photos of herself in lingerie. She's 50 years old. People were getting on her for that. But she says, you know what? She is proud of looking cute. And speaking of cute at any age, Cher celebrated her birthday yesterday. And yeah, can you believe she's 75 years old? We're going to have a biopic of her sometime soon. So I'm sure that all of the fans of Cher are very excited about that. And I got to tell you, so am I. All right, that is a wrap on your entertainment news. Don't forget, it's all been brought to you by KFC Nassau. Go check out their delicious $5 fill-ups. They're available right now only at KFC Nassau.